Turquoise water, white sand beaches, the scent of salt air and something delicious cooking on a beachside grill. This is Cozumel, a slice of paradise off the Yucatan Peninsula. Forget your worries, leave your troubles behind. Here it's all about sun-drenched days and star-filled nights. Whether you crave adventure or relaxation, Cozumel delivers. Dive into a world of vibrant coral reefs teeming with life. Or simply lose yourself in the rhythm of the waves, cocktail in hand. Cozumel welcomes you with open arms and a gentle sea breeze. This is an island where time slows down, where worries fade like the setting sun. A place to reconnect with nature, with yourself, and with the simple pleasures of life. So come, explore the heart of the Caribbean, discover the magic that has captivated travelers for centuries. Cozumel isn't just a pretty face. It's a magnet for adventurers, sun-seekers, and those looking for a taste of island life. From around the globe they come, drawn by the promise of pristine beaches and crystal-clear waters. Cruise ships, gleaming white against the blue horizon, make their daily pilgrimage, disgorging eager explorers onto Cozumel's shores. They come seeking treasures, not of gold and jewels but of a different kind. The treasures of Cozumel are found in the warmth of the sun on your skin, in the exhilaration of a first-time dive, in the simple joy of a cold drink on a hot day. Families stroll along the beach collecting seashells and memories. Couples steal kisses under the shade of swaying palm trees. Friends share laughter and adventures that will last a lifetime. Cozumel doesn't discriminate. It offers something for everyone. But at its heart, Cozumel remains a masterpiece of nature, sculpted by time and the elements, a haven for a dazzling array of marine life. Coral reefs, bursting with color, create an underwater wonderland. A kaleidoscope of fish dart in and out of the coral, a silent ballet. Sea turtles glide gracefully through the water, ancient mariners in a world unchanged by time. Above the surface, pelicans soar effortlessly, their shadows dancing on the waves. Iguanas bask in the sun, unbothered by the gentle footfalls of passers-by. Cozumel is a delicate ecosystem, a reminder of the beauty and fragility of the natural world, a world that exists in harmony, both above and below the surface. It's a privilege to witness it, a responsibility to protect it. They appear on the horizon like sleek white whales, modern behemoths carrying thousands of souls in search of sun and escape. Cruise ships, the lifeblood of Cozumel's tourism, are an undeniable presence. From the moment you arrive, you see them. Massive vessels dwarfing the smaller boats, their silhouettes etched against the endless blue. They are a city unto themselves, floating cities that bring the world to Cozumel's doorstep. Each ship, a floating world of restaurants, pools, and entertainment. A temporary escape for those seeking respite from the ordinary. And for Cozumel, they are a vital economic engine, bringing with them a constant influx of visitors eager to experience the island's unique charm. But the relationship is a delicate dance, balancing the needs of the many with the preservation of this island paradise. The port is a flurry of activity, a cacophony of languages and laughter as passengers disembark, eager to set foot on solid ground, to feel the sand between their toes, to breathe in the warm, salty air. Taxis and tour buses wait patiently, ready to whisk visitors away to their chosen adventures. Hawkers advertise their wares, promising the best deals on souvenirs and excursions. The air buzzes with anticipation. On board the ships, a different kind of energy prevails. A sense of excitement for the day ahead, for new experiences and discoveries. Tourists line the railings, their faces turned towards the island. Cameras click, capturing the first glimpse of paradise. Cozumel in all its glory unfolds before them, a tapestry of turquoise water, lush greenery, and the promise of unforgettable memories. But Cozumel is more than just a cruise ship destination. Venture beyond the bustling port, and you'll discover the true heart of the island. A place where time seems to slow down, where the rhythm of life moves to the beat of the waves. Here, you'll find quiet beaches where you can escape the crowds and simply be, where the only sounds are the gentle lapping of the water and the rustle of palm trees in the breeze. Local restaurants, their tables perched on stilts over the water, offer fresh seafood and ice-cold beers. Friendly locals, their faces etched with the sun and the stories of generations past, welcome you with warm smiles. This is the Cozumel that captures hearts. The Cozumel that stays with you long after the cruise ships have sailed away. A place of simple pleasures, genuine warmth, and a connection to something larger than yourself. The beaches of Cozumel are a vibrant tapestry of color and motion. A kaleidoscope of boats, large and small, bob gently on the turquoise water. Each one a vessel of adventure, promising a different kind of thrill. Sleek speedboats whisk you away to hidden coves and snorkeling spots. Catamarans offer a leisurely pace, soaking up the sun and coastal views. Smaller boats like fishing and glass-bottom boats each tell a story. Weather-beaten fishing boats speak of long days battling the sea. The air hums with outboard motors, excited tourists, and lapping waves. It's a symphony of sound and color, celebrating life on the water. For many, the lure of Cozumel lies beneath the surface, in the silent, magical world of the coral reefs. Divers, their faces alight with anticipation, don their gear and plunge into the crystal-clear depths. A kaleidoscope of colors explodes before them as they descend. Schools of fish, shimmering like jewels, dart in and out of the coral. Graceful stingrays glide effortlessly through the water. Sea turtles, ancient mariners, glide serenely past. The silence is broken only by the sound of your own breathing. Time seems to stand still as you explore this underwater wonderland. It's an experience that stays with you long after you resurface. But Cozumel is not just about adrenaline-pumping adventures and underwater exploration. It's also about the simple pleasures of island life. Of long, lazy days spent basking on sun-kissed beaches, the warm sand between your toes and the gentle sound of the waves lapping at the shore. It's about discovering hidden coves, accessible only by boat, where you can escape the crowds and find your own private slice of paradise. Here, the water is so clear you can see the bottom, even in the deeper areas. Colorful fish dart amongst the rocks, and the occasional sea turtle pokes its head above the surface, as if to greet you. The air is thick with the scent of salt and seaweed, and the only sounds are the gentle breeze rustling the palm trees and the cries of seagulls circling overhead. It's the perfect place to relax, unwind, and reconnect with nature. We ascend, leaving the vibrant chaos of the port behind. The air grows quiet, the only sound the drone of the plane's engines. Below, Cozumel shrinks, transforming into a different kind of spectacle. No longer a collection of beaches and bustling streets, it becomes a single entity. An emerald jewel adrift in a sea of the most intense blue imaginable. The sun, high and fierce, turns the water into a shimmering liquid mirror, reflecting the heavens. From this vantage point, the endless sprawl of the Caribbean Sea takes your breath away. It stretches to the horizon, an expanse of blue so pure, so profound, it feels like you're seeing color for the first time. And then, there it is, Cozumel, a splash of vibrant green against the canvas of blue, an island born of volcanic fire, sculpted by time and the relentless caress of the sea. Its edges, fringed with white sand beaches, seem to shimmer and shift in the heat haze. Details reveal themselves as we circle the island. The dense emerald heart of the island speaks of a lush, untamed interior. A tangle of mangroves, their roots submerged in the shallows, provide a haven for birds and marine life. The occasional glint of sunlight on a lagoon hints at hidden wonders. The plain banks, offering a glimpse of the eastern coastline. Here, the land meets the sea in a dramatic clash of cliffs and waves. A raw, untamed beauty, a stark contrast to the tranquility of the western shores. Roads snake across the landscape, connecting towns and villages. We see the scars of civilization, but they are dwarfed by nature. Here, the land still holds sway. A reminder that some places remain untouched, their secrets whispered to the wind and waves. The plane circles lower, and we're treated to a close-up of the resorts that dot the western coastline. Swimming pools, turquoise mirrors reflecting the sky, are scattered like jewels amongst the palm trees. From this height, the tourists look like ants, tiny figures going about their day, oblivious to the grand spectacle unfolding above. They are swimming, sunbathing, building sandcastles, embracing the simple pleasures of a day in paradise. And then we see them, the cruise ships. Docked at the port, they resemble giant white whales beached on the shore. Even from this distance, we can sense the energy, the controlled chaos of thousands of passengers disembarking, eager to experience all that Cozumel has to offer. They are drawn here as we are by the allure of this island, by the promise of adventure and escape. Back on the ground, the color of the water hits you like a physical sensation. This isn't the blue of a swimming pool, sanitized and predictable. This is the blue of the Caribbean Sea, a living, breathing entity. A blue that shifts and changes with the mood of the sun, with the depth of the water, with the secrets it holds beneath its surface. Stand at the edge of the shore, and you're drawn in by its vastness, by its infinite possibilities. Close your eyes, and you can almost hear the whispers of ancient mariners, the echo of Spanish galleons laden with gold, the songs of sirens luring sailors to their doom. This water has seen it all, heard it all. It holds the history of the island, the stories of countless lives touched by its magic. And yet it remains timeless, unchanged, a constant in a world that's always in flux. Section 2. Dance of the Sunbeams. Sunlight, fractured by the gentle sway of the waves, paints the seabed with shimmering patterns of light and shadow. Schools of tiny fish, silver flashes in the azure depths, dart and weave through the sunbeams, their movements as fluid and mesmerizing as a perfectly choreographed ballet. Further out, where the water deepens to an impossible indigo, larger shapes glide effortlessly. Stingrays, their wings tracing graceful arcs through the water, leave trails of shimmering bubbles in their wake. A lone barracuda, a silver torpedo propelled by unseen forces, patrols its territory with cold, calculating eyes. And then, a flash of green and brown, a shape both ancient and graceful emerges from the depths. A sea turtle, its shell encrusted with barnacles, its eyes wise and knowing, glides effortlessly through its watery domain. It pauses, seemingly suspended in time and space, before disappearing into the blue depths, leaving behind a sense of awe and wonder. Section 3. Treasures of the Deep. Cozumel offers an underwater world of unparalleled beauty and diversity. Coral reefs rise from the seabed like underwater cities. Brain coral provides shelter for countless species of fish. Staghorn coral offers a safe haven for lobsters and crabs. Fish flit in and out of the coral, a living kaleidoscope. Parrotfish create a soft, rhythmic, crunching sound. Angelfish seem to float, their movements elegant and ethereal. This is a world of silent wonder, where time stands still. The air crackles with energy, not the frantic, hurried pulse of the mainland. This is different. It's the rhythm of life lived on island time. Slower, more deliberate, a sway of hips to music only locals seem to hear fully. On the beach, a volleyball game erupts. Tourists and locals, tanned and glistening with sweat, leap and dive in the sand. Laughter carries on the breeze, mixing with the sound of the waves. Nearby, a group of children, their skin the color of burnished copper, chase each other into the surf. Their shrieks of delight are universal, transcending language barriers. Under a thatched roof palapa, a group of women weave intricate designs in brightly colored threads. Their fingers move with practiced grace, their faces etched with the stories of generations past. They are keeping traditions alive, one colorful strand at a time. The aroma of grilling fish, seasoned with lime and chilies, hangs heavy in the air, a siren call to hungry beachgoers. Street vendors hawk their wares, fresh mangoes dripping with juice, ice-cold beers beaded with condensation, silver jewelry glinting in the sunlight. The senses are overwhelmed, but in the best way possible. This is Cozumel in all its vibrant, chaotic glory. At a beachside restaurant, a mariachi band strikes up a lively tune. Their music, full of passion and longing, speaks of love, loss, and the joy of living life to the fullest. Couples sway to the music, their bodies close, their eyes locked in a silent conversation. Tourists, caught up in the moment, tap their feet and clap their hands, their faces flushed with the warmth of the sun and the intoxicating rhythm of the music. But beyond the vibrant energy, the bustling markets, and the intoxicating rhythms, there's a deeper current running through Cozumel. It's a sense of peace, of connection, of being fully present in the moment. You feel it as you walk along the beach, the warm sand beneath your feet, the gentle sea breeze caressing your skin. You see it in the eyes of the locals, their smiles genuine, their spirits unbroken by the relentless march of time. It's in the silence of the underwater world, where the only sounds are the gentle gurgle of your own breath and the occasional chirp of a parrotfish nibbling on coral. It's a reminder that sometimes the greatest treasures are found not in material possessions, but in the quiet moments of solitude and reflection, in the simple act of breathing, of being alive, of experiencing all that this beautiful world has to offer. As the sun dips below the horizon, Cozumel takes on an ethereal glow. The sky explodes in a riot of color. Fiery oranges, passionate reds, and soft purples paint the heavens. The sea transforms into a liquid kaleidoscope. Palm trees sway gently in the evening breeze. The air is filled with the scent of jasmine and distant music. Lights twinkle amidst the lush greenery. A beacon guides lost souls home. Even in paradise, life goes on. The laughter of children playing in the streets, the clinking of glasses in a candle-lit restaurant, the murmur of conversation as couples stroll hand in hand along the beach. A symphony of life, love, and happiness. Watching the stars emerge, you realize you found something special, a piece of yourself you didn't know was missing, a sense of belonging, of peace. Cozumel stays with you long after you've left. It lingers in your memories, a bittersweet ache, a place where the water is warm, the smiles genuine, and adventure endless. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let Cozumel's magic wash over you. Know that beyond the horizon, this paradise awaits your return.